This one goes out to DeltaUSA. You Christians. You are so full of yourselves, aren't you? You want to know why I treat Christians like shit? Because they pass judgment on me. They hate me. They hate who I am. They say I'm going to go and burn in hell. They say all these things. They think that gays are going to burn in hell, which makes you no better than the Westboro Baptist Church, in my opinion. You believe certain people are going to burn in an imaginary hell. How do you burn a spirit? That's what I want to know. Slaves, obey your masters, says your book, Ephesians 6:5, which was used by so many slave owners to enslave my people and then force us to become Christians as well. I mean, how can I take you seriously? You believe in Noah's Ark, for God's sake. And on the Muslim thing, you really have no room to talk shit about them. Y'all motherfuckers are in the same boat. You and Muslims, same boat, floating around. Religious motherfuckers. If anything, you should be making friends with Muslims for an oncoming onslaught that's going to happen someday against you guys, against all of you monotheistic religious nuts. God did not create the moon. Just don't. It just sounds stupid the way you say it. It just sounds retarded. God created the moon. Your religion burned my people at the stake in the Spanish Inquisition. And you may say, oh, the Spanish Inquisition was Catholics. That's not us. You all believe in the same Yiddish space ghost. That is Jesus. You all believe in him. You are all followers of Christ. You are all the same. You don't have to read from your Bible to make a point. It only makes you look like a Bronze Age idiot. Will I accept you as a comrade? Well, I mean, that depends. Are you willing to learn about atheism? Are you learning to actually learn about evolution? Or are you going to continue to believe in Noah's Ark and Jonah and the whale and stories like that? Do you take your entire book literally? Do you really believe that? Are you one of those guys that believes the world is only 6,000 years old? I'm just asking these questions because I want to know. I'm really curious, actually. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one, like fucking Neo, the one that's gonna teach me how to be a Christian, and I'll convert. You know, who knows? You could be the one for that. But yeah, I just wanted to spend some time and talk to you about that. You know, Christianity holds people back in the sense that it doesn't allow you to question things. When you question things, the church doesn't like that. The church just says, oh, only God knows. You know, that's their answer for everything. God has a divine plan for everything. Oh, what about the children starving in Africa? Is that part of his divine plan? What about the kids that are abused or molested? Is that part of his plan too? Don't you think that if God would have put one thing in the Bible, was just one thing, just like the cure for AIDS, or say him saying slavery is wrong, thou shalt not own slaves or barter or buy slaves. I mean, that's like all he would have to say. I would probably be a fucking Christian if that's the case. If he said some breakthrough shit like that, then yeah. But instead you got stories about fucking possessed dudes chasing pigs around on islands. And you got stories about dudes marching around a building singing songs and the building falls down. I mean, come on, man. Like, Noah's Ark. Do you really believe that shit? Do you really fucking believe Noah's Ark? And just most Christians that I meet are the most judgmental fucking assholes I've ever met in my life. They're just pompous, stuck up. They love their possessions, very materialistic. Um, and Jesus said, "Sell all your possessions and follow me." And how many Christians do you know that will do that? Will you do that? Will you sell all your possessions? Will you sell your computer, your video games, whatever the fuck you have? Will you sell that shit and go do God's work? I doubt it. And I must say that Jesus, I make fun of him a lot, but I see him as more of a socialist than any figure that is in religion. So if he existed, I think he was trying to do the right thing for his time, but he died obviously, and people made a cult or rap based around him. As what you can just see that happens. It's a pattern. It happens with multiple people that die, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm out of shit to talk about right now. It's late. It's like 3 o'clock here. But I will make a response video if you make a response video. So I look forward to hearing from you. All right.